Welcome to my point of view. I am your fat and opinionated host, and I don't know where you live. I don't know what you do on a daily basis. Chances are a lot of you probably live in small towns, and maybe you don't understand what's happening throughout the country. But if you get out there and you look around, it's evident that America is going downhill, and it's going downhill fast. Our once beautiful cities are now literal hellholes. No longer can you walk down the sidewalk without stepping over literal piles of human feces and used needles. You can't walk your dog through these city streets. You can't go out to eat. It's gotten so bad in this country so fast. And we all know why. We all know the policies that are causing this destruction, yet people still vote for it. People still go along with it. People will vote for one thing, they'll see their city completely get destroyed, and they'll continue voting for the same people and the same policies that destroy their city. There's no saving us. I don't believe there's really any saving large portions of America. It's lost. They're gone. They're goners. There is no waking up. If you have to walk over 14 homeless people and 17 piles of poop in order to get a hamburger at your local hamburger spot, or in order to get a coffee at your local coffee spot, then it's already too late. But I've been watching closely, and I've traveled, and I've seen it with my own eyes, and it's spreading. It used to be a problem up north in like New York City and out west in LA and California. But now, even in the South, cities like Jacksonville, cities like Atlanta, they're starting to get worse and worse. And the chaos, the destruction, the nasty nonsense that's been going on in these hellholes like Portland and, places like that, it's now heading everywhere. Texas, Florida, you name it. It's really a sad sight to see. But if there is any indicator of how bad things have gotten, if you needed a wake-up call, if you needed an example of how bad things have gotten, well, we got a perfect example today. Earlier today, or I believe it actually was last night, hijackers, people who steal cars. Literally in the streets of LA, people are stealing cars while people are sitting in them at red lights. It's crazy. Carjackers literally tried to steal a Secret Service vehicle belonging to the president's granddaughter. That's how bad things have gotten. It used to be, this city's getting kind of bad, or hey, maybe you don't want to go on that side of town. It went from that to literally hijackers have become emboldened. These thieves, these criminals on the streets have become so emboldened that they don't, of course they walk into Walgreens and they loot the place. They walk into the mall and they loot Macy's and JCPenney's. Now they're literally trying to steal cars from the president. They're literally trying to steal Secret Service vehicles from the Secret Service. Now, if this is not any indication of how far America has sunken over the last couple of years, then I don't know what is. And I don't care if you like Joe Biden or if you hate Joe Biden. That's not the point. The point is, when we reach a point as a country where our criminals are so emboldened, they don't even view consequences as a possibility in their mind. How crazy and insane do you have to be? Or maybe crazy and insane is not the right word. Where or what happened in this country that made people feel okay with doing something like this? Now, obviously, it's not right to walk into Walgreens and steal everything, walk into CVS and steal everything. Obviously, that's bad. But this is on a whole nother level. This goes beyond, oh, these people are crazy and insane. And it's obvious that these people just don't even view repercussions or consequences as a possibility. Are they crazy and insane, or are they just looking around like, hey, we can do whatever we want now? Because when you reach a point that you're like, oh, we're going to go steal cars from the Secret Service, we're going to steal Joe Biden's granddaughter's vehicle, it's like, what? But let's go ahead and dive into this information. Secret Service agent protecting president's eldest granddaughter, Naomi Biden Neal, opens fire during government vehicle break-in. A Secret Service agent assigned to protect President Joe Biden's eldest granddaughter, Naomi Biden Neal, opened fire late Sunday as several people were breaking into a government vehicle, the agency's spokesman said Monday. The agents detailed to her encountered possible 3 individuals breaking a window on a parked government vehicle. During this encounter, a federal agent discharged a service weapon, and it is believed no one was struck. The individuals immediately fled the scene in a red vehicle, and a regional lookout was issued to supporting units. There was no threat to any protectees, and the incident is being investigated by the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department and the Secret Service. He didn't provide any additional details about the circumstances of the event. A source familiar with the investigation says that the Secret Service agents had been assigned to protect Naomi Biden. The incident happened outside her residence in Georgetown. The source did not believe that she was in the vehicle at the time. So, right in front of Joe Biden's granddaughter's house, with Secret Service members standing outside, people were literally like, hey, we're just going to steal this car. Who gives a damn? Nothing's going to happen anyway. Now, the Secret Service did fire off some shots. But isn't that funny and kind of hypocritical? I guarantee you 100%, if someone tried to steal your car and you shot at them, you would probably be more likely to go to jail than they would be. You would probably sit in jail longer than they would. In many places across the country, maybe not everywhere, but it is highly likely that if you tried to defend your property, you would go to jail. Best believe, if you were not in the vehicle at the time and you come outside to people stealing your car and you start shooting at them, they're going to hit you with something. They're going to act like you're the bad guy. But it's okay, of course, when it's the Secret Service protecting Joe Biden's granddaughter's Secret Service vehicle. That's okay, right? The same people that want to take your guns away have no problem using them to defend themselves. Kind of odd. You know, the difference, though, between everyday average Americans and Biden's granddaughter is that we don't have a team of Secret Service members sitting outside of our house protecting us 24/7. So do you all see the hypocrisy here? I mean, it's blatant. It's right in your face. You can't ignore it. You can't not see it. So not only is this country getting bad, the people who are turning this country the way it is, they're hypocrites. They will allow America to go to complete shit. They will allow these violent criminals to be released on the streets without doing a lick of time. They will support these policies. They will pass these laws to ensure that you're not comfortable in your hometown. They will do whatever they can to ensure that you're no longer safe and you're no longer comfortable, while at the same time making sure that all of their family members have bodyguards and protection and Secret Service and you name it. And I find that disgusting. I find it absolutely disgusting. Now, if you want to pass these policies and these laws, and you yourself decide to forfeit your right to Secret Service and bodyguards and all of that stuff, then we can have a conversation. But as I'm watching our cities spiral out of control, as they're trying to limit our ways to defend ourselves, as they have hired bodyguards that have weapons to defend them, it's not a good look. And I don't like the direction that this country is heading in. And even though, like I said, it doesn't matter if you like Joe Biden or you don't like Joe Biden, this is terrible. The fact that we live in a country where literal thugs and criminals off the street have no problem breaking in to the president's granddaughter's car while it's parked outside of her house as Secret Service members stand outside. How did we reach this point so quickly? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. While you're down there, if you want to support the channel, you can do so via Super Thanks, or you can support my channel for free by hitting that like button, subscribing, ringing that notification bell. But always remember to remain opinionated.